Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The Sublimeu. I'm Aditi, and in this video I will be sharing the different techniques which you can use to shave off the unwanted hairs from different parts of your face, of which I have given a very close-up demonstration. And before recording this video, I have actually done a lot of experimentation with the process because many people claim that they have got good results when they have tried shaving with uh, a foam or a hair conditioner. Some prefer dry shaving and some even claim that they prefer talcum. So basically, before coming to a conclusion, I have experimented with all this stuff, and the thing that worked for me the best is none of these, but I feel that shaving gives the smoothest results when I shave with a thick cream. So the thick cream can be anything. It can be a body butter, it can be a hand cream, just any thick cream would do, because that way the shaving gives a very smooth finish. And for shaving I have used a facial razor. This is a facial razor from the brand Let's Shave, and not necessarily you need to get hold of this particular razor only. Any facial razor would do pretty much the same task, just that following the correct technique for shaving is important. And as I have said that in this video, I have given a very close-up view of my face for shaving, which is of course without makeup, and so there you'll be seeing all the blemishes and all the uneven skin tone of my face, which might not be very likable, but still, as I said, that the technique is important. So let's get started. So before moving on to the face, I have these weird little hairs on my fingers which I will be shaving off to show you guys a quick comparison between dry shaving and shaving using a cream. So first I am dry shaving this ring finger hairs. Here, in case of dry shaving on the ring finger, you can see that there are tiny bits of hairs remaining at the roots which appear like small black dots. But on the middle finger I will be shaving using a cream, and here you will be able to see that the finish is much smoother as the hair is being removed completely from the roots, and so it looks much better and much smoother. Please switch to the highest resolution if you are not being able to make out the differences. So first I will start with the upper lips portion. I will apply the cream. You can see how thick the cream is. I will try to spread it evenly. Then from one end I will go upwards and scrape off the hairs. You need to keep the skin tight, and for that you can stretch the skin with your other hand, or you can just press your lips together so that the skin on the upper lips part is held tight. And another way is the same technique that you do while threading, that is, support the upper lip skin with the tongue from beneath, and you have to keep moving your tongue beneath as you move from one portion to another while shaving. Here I am wiping off the cream and the hairs so that you can see that the hairs have actually been removed. Now the portion above the jawline. I have already applied the cream and now I am moving upwards to shave off the hairs, and you can see that it is getting cleaner gradually. I have edited the video in such a way that some portions of the video are at a faster speed and others are at a slower speed, but you must go at your own comfortable pace. Next is the sideburns portion. I don't want to shave off all the hairs, but I definitely want the area to look cleaner. So you have to pull up the long hairs like this and just let the baby hairs remain on that area. apply the cream and then move the razor upwards. You have to keep holding the sideburn hairs up throughout the shaving process such that you retain some sideburn hairs and the area also looks cleaner. After this, I will move on to the sides of my face, where also I have some baby hairs, but I will be very careful to avoid the eyebrows now. Here I won't move completely up to the hairline because beneath the hairline also I have some baby hairs which are actually the newly grown hairs that will very soon turn into long hairs, because of late I have been taking some measures of hair regrowth. Here one hair is left above the eyebrow and I'm trying to remove it again. Next is the eyebrows, and you have to be very careful with this. First I will apply the cream above and below the eyebrow, and softly I will just move the blade up to the eyebrow till where the dense hair is. Next, with a very little portion of the blade, just the top part of the blade, I will try to scrape off the hairs one by one in the direction exactly opposite to the hair growth. You have to be very particular with this part. If you do not go exact in the opposite direction, the hairs will not be removed. Again, I'm checking if some hairs are left out. There will be left out hairs, and so basically you have to remove them once, clean up the cream, and then check if there are any remaining hairs. So first I'm trying to bring them to a shape, but then I will clean it and check if I have left out any hair. So after wiping off the cream, I could see that there are 2 hairs beneath, but 80% of the extra hairs have been removed. This is how I shave my face to remove all the unwanted hairs. But also you must have noticed that I won't have a lot of facial hair, and so basically 80% of the year I don't care about them. Like, I just ignore, let them grow. But for the 20%, for the rest 20% of the year, when I have some kind of special occasions and I feel that okay, finally it's time to look good, then I try some of the other hair removal techniques every time. Like the previous time I had tried waxing and I had a terrible experience. Like, I had got a lot of facial bumps which took me quite a lot of effort to get rid of them, and I have written an entire post in my blog on how to get rid of after wax bumps or after wax acne, whatever you call them. So I had written an entire blog post on that. If you want, you can check that out. And till date, amongst all the techniques that I've tried for facial hair removal, I have felt that shaving is the best, not only in terms of results but also in terms of the price, because you can use the epilator also, but a facial razor is a much cheaper option to an epilator, though both will give you the same results, just that any kind of hair removal using a blade will not last for very long.